hearing let it go. Let it go. You know, the Frozen sequel thing. Somebody might need to let something go. Can't hold it back no more. You should try been trying to hold on to somebody, but they just keep giving you every reason to get rid of their ass. Okay? Okay. That's what somebody. Alright, so just let it go. What about the Aries people? God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and messages. So what messages do we have for the Aries people? Okay. Five of Pentacles, King of Cups, Seven of Wands. So that what you're feeling need to let go might be for somebody, this King of Cups. Somebody who's super defensive and makes you feel abandoned or left out in the cold. You see them as wish fulfillment, but they be breaking your little heart. They might even got a little love for you, but they keep their defenses up because they too scared to be hurt again. Which in turns break your feelings, break your heart. What we got for the Aries people? God, universe, angels, spirit, guides, and ancestors. First card, the Four of Cups. Thank you, greater good. This is not wanting to miss out on opportunity. Okay? And somebody's contemplating on something here. They thinking hard too. Second card out is the Page of Wands. Sorry, mixing up the order. Page of Wands. Second card out. Third card out. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you want this opportunity, but you're contemplating on it. Because of what? Five of Pentacles. They leave you out in the cold and make you feel abandoned. That's why you're contemplating. Because it's like you want them. You see them as wish fulfillment, but they make you feel abandoned. Maybe you see them as a twin flame, but they make you feel abandoned. So why would you want somebody like that? Temperance reverse. Somebody needs healing. Somebody's unable to access probably the depth of their feelings until they get it together. King of Wands. Somebody could be you, Aries masculine, needing to heal a little bit. Don't have to be, but the Aries masculine is making a decision to move towards something that he's feeling passionate about so that he can find the balance. And it could be this water sign woman, Queen of Cups. He gonna give her some love because he sees her. He's the emperor, and that's him taking charge after gaining a new perspective that he was just trapped in his mind about the future. He's running to get into alignment. Okay, that could be you, Aries masculine. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on here. But somebody doesn't want to miss out on an opportunity one way or another. So tell me about this Four of Cups here for the Aries people. We got the Five of Swords. Okay, so somebody could be dealing with an earth sign. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He could be the person not wanting to miss out on an opportunity with you. Okay? He could be the person who was mentally conflicted and holding on to hurt. But he's not there anymore, which is why he wants to find the balance. Could be a Virgo who was stagnated because he encountered a harsh betrayal. But the truth is some type of clarity coming in. Five of Swords. Excuse me. Five of Swords. Somebody's been holding on to hurt. And this is why the Queen of Cups couldn't get in the first place. She couldn't get in, you wouldn't let her in. But now that's going to be reversed because you want to try to find a balance with her. You suppressed your emotions. It's not that you didn't care about her. She didn't get in. She did get in. You just didn't ever show her that she got in because you suppressed your emotions. But you lacked perspective. Page of Swords reverse. which is why you suppressed your emotions in the first place. You thought you would be better off on your own. You didn't need nobody. But it was due to hurt that you was holding on to. Three of Swords, which is thus in the Five of Swords. Queen of Swords, though, I feel like you received some type of wise information. Yes, you did. You received some type of wise information. But you took it as hurtful, is what they said. You took it as hurtful. It was something that you couldn't see clearly, and somebody told you that you was dealing with focusing on the past. Something hurt you, and you wasn't still holding on to it. You kept looking back at the past when you needed to just let it go. But you didn't like that. I don't think you like that. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you took it personal. You know, the person said that you needed to put down those burdens in order to focus on something new. And you had to be the one to make choices, moves, and decisions to do it. So, I don't feel like you like that very well. Some of you might not have took it so offensive. Something about the Page of Wands. And this could have been something that you was telling somebody, but the Death card. Devil. The King of Cups. Now we got the King and the Queen. Okay, so you was terrified to become this King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. So you made a decision to be in and out. Or possibly the Queen of Pentacles. And still maybe wanting to manifest in the Lover's connection. Or now you're wanting to manifest in the Lover's connection by taking a leap of faith. You want to heal the fact that you held back and try to juggle. It's about the Knight of Wands. Because you've moved on. Chariot says you're moving on from the Knight of Wands. Why? Now we got the Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. Because you got wise counsel. And you maybe realize that the messages were wise after all. Your intuition is telling you to move forward. And you got the facts behind that. You're walking away from a religion, walking away from a marriage, walking away from some type of structure here. In order to get what makes you happy in life. Okay? Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. Why is that here for the Aries people? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, because something's not solid. Something's just holding you up, blocking you from getting to what is keeping you, what brings you into alignment. So you're walking away from that in order to get into alignment and to have balance. And again, to have something happy. Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's walking away from holding back because that brings in the energy that sabotages. So, and they just want healing. So they're closing out a cycle and they're moving towards destiny. And it might have been a painful cycle that they endured. Five of Pentacles. Now, this could be a situation that's being made up after the first decision that this person made was to leave it out in the cold, to abandon it because they were trapped in their mind by fear. So Three of Pentacles reversed, no contracts, no collaboration, nothing solid to offer, even though this was a path that they were supposed to take. But then when they became aware, they closed the cycle and they moved towards the destiny. And they learned it through a painful ending. This very same cycle that they didn't want to invest in, bring a commitment to because of the afraid of abandonment, afraid to be hurt. Even though it fulfilled wishes, they didn't want to be vulnerable with it. Okay? Talking about this Nine of Cups. But after a lesson being taught here, Ten of Swords, I say the lesson because the Ten of Swords was there and somebody tried to make them aware that they suppressed emotion and all kind of stuff. King of Swords brought in the facts with messages and now they want to start fresh with their wish fulfillment. See, it's a transformation here through all of this. Something was learned. Could be ego. It could even be an ego death for some people with the Tower and the Five of Wands. For some people, for some of y'all, a person's gone through an ego death, right? Because that's the only way to start fresh, and that's the only way to learn that you got to follow your heart. You got to do love conquers, okay? You can't be letting your ego keeping you from not being vulnerable with a person. So somebody learns a lesson, and then they become apologetic and want to put the work in. Because they do feel the same thing this other person does. And in a sense, this is also being justice being served for that other person. Okay, tell me about this Temperance, the reverse. Damn, I done flew through this spread. Temperance reverse, yeah, because anxiety. This person has anxiety about being vulnerable, so they just didn't do it. But that's coming to an end with the world because the cycle's closing. They learned the lesson with the hermit energy. They want to come in and reconcile. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to risk it all for this lovers because it was written in the stars that they do so. So not being vulnerable can't be a part of the plan. World card, psych, rehash it. What's next? Yeah, that's something solid coming in. How to find the spiritual connection, the twin flame. That's what it is. So you thought you wasn't gonna be vulnerable, but then final judgment call is that you decided to be vulnerable. Final judgment calls that you walk away from all the lies and all the trapments in your head or the stores and stand on the side of the truth where your heart is. The judgment card says you choose the Empress and you choose your wish fulfillment and to be hopeful because the truth, you receive some type of truth or clarity, and it was through a painful ending, but it brought you where you needed to be. Okay, what else we got for the Aries people? The Six of Cups. So I feel like there's the King and the Queen of Wands with the Magician. So there's somebody out here who feels like the twin flame situation just keeps them hung up, keeps them stagnated. So they decided to move towards new opportunities, new potentials, new love stories that could yield a future relationship or yield a future marriage. Because they don't feel like this twin flame thing is getting them nowhere. So somebody's deciding, I don't know what they're deciding. They're manifesting new love because they feel like this is just a waste of time. It's a stagnation, a held up from where their end goal is, and their end goal is to be a wife, as I said. And this is not fitting the description as of now. So it looks like they're about to bail. Okay, but then they're gonna, yeah, but that's confusion because it's not necessarily happening that way. What this person is doing is being taught a lesson through a painful ending, and you will be made aware of that. It's not that this person, oh, it's not happening for me. It's just not happening as quick as you want it to. And if you want a person that's going to do you good, then they need to learn lessons so that they can know why you can regret making certain decisions in life. So maybe you just ought to be a little patient with the Lord because He's trying to deliver you something that He feels like you deserve. Okay? See? Your person's going through a lesson from his harsh ending. And you're not sure what's going on. You're feeling at a crossroads. You're feeling like you've been through a lot, but so is your person. They're going through a lot with the ending of this lesson. Okay, your beginning is coming. You just got to be patient a little bit. Right? So sometimes we just got to wait on the Lord a little longer than we want to. But what you manifested will take place. For some of you, you've been manifesting something, but you just need to take charge of it. But notice that this is the King of Wands with the Queen. That manifestation of the twin flame will happen. He will stand up and defend the position. He will give you your recognition. Somebody dealing with a Libra. Your justice will be served. He will apologize for the way he treated the connection and put some work in. Just be a little patient. This ain't happening when you want it to happen, but it will happen. Okay? What other information do we got for the Aries? See, somebody is halfway in and halfway out, and I don't like that. So it's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So it's like you happy, you celebrating, you got new love that you're moving towards, that you're starting up, but then the Seven of Swords. Then at some point you start sabotaging Seven of Swords. Two of Wands reverse, acting like you don't know what to do. Or acting like you don't know if you want to find a balance. Okay, so somebody is trying to reconcile an old relationship. Y'all reconciled the relationship. Y'all started fresh, bringing in new energy. But then you start feeling like you can't trust this person, or you start feeling like you're gonna sabotage it, and then you're not sure what to do. You're not sure if you want to balance the situation with this person. This person makes you happy, but then ego gets in the way and tells you you can be better off on your own. What was the betrayal spirit? Seven of Swords. Okay, and in most cases, there was no betrayal at all. There was. So, sorry. There was a betrayal. A Three of Swords. The betrayal was a heartbreak. Maybe somebody chose somebody else. Maybe somebody was trapped in their mind by fear and refused to stand up and defend the position, to even put the work into this brand to begin with. But I feel like you're at a point to where you're reconciling and hashing all that out, but then you keep going back to it, like going back on your word and saying, "Oh, well, I don't know if I can do this," but then maybe y'all back and forth, balance it again, but then you start acting like you don't know what to do again, but then you find yourself thinking about this person, and then you find the balance. You say you want to heal it. Let's get in the calmer waters, but then the tower blow that shit up right over again. It's like a emotional roller coaster, and somebody needs to decide what they want and stand on that. Do you want me or you don't want me? You need to make up your mind, because I'm not somebody that you're going to just pull off the shelf and play with and then put back when you're done. No, baby, make it up. And this is another reason why the message in the beginning is to let it go. Some people don't know what they got until it's gone. Then they'll try to rush their ass back in there and get it. Okay? Somebody's constantly disappointed about something that they built. Justice is here trying to serve them a happy ever after, or a happy situation after being disappointed in something that they put a lot of time and effort, maybe all the time and effort into. But they might be cups. Be careful with that Five of Cups. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Three of Wands reverse. Two of Swords reverse. Now, this person still, that's where they got to be weary at, because the justice is trying to be served to them, but they too busy focusing on not having a future, not knowing what to do, trying to find the balance in the past that ain't going to happen. This person needs to heal. They need to move in the calmer waters, because that shit is blown up because it was supposed to be blown up. Because when one door closes, another door opens, and sometimes that has to happen because the Lord wants to put you here. Okay, he want to take you from here and put you here because he felt like that was better for you, or he know what's going on over there where you think shit is sweet and it really ain't as sweet as you think it is. It's sour in the motherfucker when you lift the rug back and see all the secrets. And sometimes you just need to let the Lord move you instead of forcing him to pull that rug back and show you them secrets, because it's going to hurt. That's why following your intuition is so important. And sometimes when your intuition tell you to do stuff, you might not want to, but it's going to be in your best interest at heart. Okay? Okay. So that's what I got for the Aries people today, and thank you so much for watching, and I do hope you have a blessed day. Namaste.